Well, if you thought rain in the forecast was going to scare off Bills Mafia, you don't know Bills Mafia. They've got Highmark Stadium loud and ready for football as we await kickoff and some storms here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. It'll be 1st down Buffalo.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. Another one for Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down, here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That last catch looked good enough for the first, but they're going to need another inch or two here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And to the ground it goes. An incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down here. He got a pretty nice gain, actually. Only needed a yard. His drive continues. In that spot right there, Brock, it's a tough range, a little long for a field goal. You hate to punt from the defensive side of the field, which leads to the call there to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, this is where the communication is buzzing. Probably on the previous down, to be honest with you, Kate. Like, okay, what do we got to get to yardage-wise? Where do we got to be to go for it? And, pretty sound decision in the end.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Bills.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
3rd and goal for Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with a throw. Finds the in route complete. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. That's going to be a Minnesota 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. And they've got some rain to deal with now as well. There's a handoff to Claiborne. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, the inclement weather is back. Rain returning ahead of this 2nd down. Murray setting up to throw. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped to the 14. And Oliver. And that's going to set up 3rd and incredibly long.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass rush is there in time once again. They down him on the last snap, Brock. Forced the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up 4th down. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. He takes this in on his side of midfield. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. Ah, what a shame it had to end up like that. He had a really nice return going, too.
Yeah, I could see you getting out of your seat just like me. He got in that open field, I know. And we thought maybe it's going to be a touchdown, but not so fast. That tackler not only able to bring him down, but forced the fumble with the hit.
Yeah, that was impressive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles here with Claiborne. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Murray's going to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Here's Kyler to throw. Another one to Addison. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Now Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw, Murray. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun handoff here for Claiborne. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school. You may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
Improvising, and he hits his mark. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jawan Jennings scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Bills 3. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Now Allen. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. James Cook, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
Working on 2nd down. Allen lasers this one deep down the middle. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Vikings are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Now pitch to Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. On the handoff, Claiborne. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Oh, Brock, that's going to be a miss. He's going to be reliving for a couple of days at least. Had a man open and a big gain there, but he overthrew him.
Yeah, from this spot on the field, those type of broken coverages, getting over the top, oh, they're hard to find. Had a chance to dig them out of this deep field position too, but just could not connect.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down. Big gain downfield. And they found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always, that's going to be good for a first.
Good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
We've set it down from 37. Throwing here, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo!
James Cook! Touchdown, Bills!
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Kyler. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Murray. Caught the football, but it's jarred out before he can secure it. Ooh, they nearly had a big play there on 3rd down, Brock. A good defensive effort forces 4th down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Just 1 tick left now in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Allen to throw. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. And it's Dallas Turner. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Allen setting up to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And the defense fine with giving up some yards there, right? It's a gain of 9. It still forces this 4th and long.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those check down.
Under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Greg Russo. And That's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
9 yards.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
And he's brought down before the return gets
The
far.
wheels shift here on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
22 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Again, it's Cook. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Setting up to pass. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that 3rd down, that pass rush just got paid.
Ooh, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front 7, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by CJGJ. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
This one is up and good.
Good game, my guy.
That grows their lead to 9. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Felton now to return this. And he takes the return out of
The
bounds.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down,
At the
Murray.
29-yard line.
Completed left side there to Jennings.
Murray's
They're going to
pass.
pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Jennings.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout.
First down, Vikings.
Kyler looking to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they get this down to the 44 before he
The
stops.
first down pass.
Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Murray to throw. And he's going to go down. He dropping back on his own side at the 47.
So,
Hurry-up offense now as time runs
Murray
down.
sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Keyword, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, and we say so long from Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.